Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairy Muppet. Welcome back to the Hairy Bash, the ace match of the grand final. This is it. Game on. Whoever wins here wins the grand prize, which is actually $100. So it's $100 for first, 50 for second, 30 for third, and 20 for fourth, if I remember correctly. Which I should, because I actually gave the money out when these guys won. So yes, $100 for first place. Quite awesome, and yeah, one of these guys won it. So we're going to be seeing exactly who won it this game. Now, it was eventually meant to be a best of 5 for the grand final, but we chopped it down to a best of 3 because yeah, one of these guys conceded at the after the third game. So it's basically a best of 3. So that's what we'll be checking out here today. And let's check out our players. Down the bottom left, it is going to be Mr. EnDerr. And yes, he won the first game in this series with some very, very nice roach play. Very, very nice roach micro. And his opponent is Mr. Petraeus, who is not named Petraeus, but these guys playing on different servers, so they got different names. But it is Petraeus, and he won the second game by busting out the Hydras and the Infestors. And EnDerr got the Infestors, but he didn't quite have the Hydras. And actually, EnDerr went for Broodlords at the very end of the game, but by then it was all over, so didn't really get to use them too much. They got wasted pretty quickly. So anyway, down to the ace match to see who takes this game away, and yeah, I don't know who it's going to be. We actually see a pull first from Mr. EnDerr, which we've actually seen for Petraeus, I think, the past couple of games, or at least last game he did. And EnDerr has been going pretty standard, but now EnDerr is going for the more aggressive playstyle. And looks like Petraeus went for a pull first as well. Although it looks like he got the hatchery out a little bit quicker than EnDerr, so that's interesting. But usually these guys are like pretty much on the second in terms of their plays. But interesting, very interesting. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I do not know, but we do have fast link speed from Mr. EnDerr, and Petraeus choosing to go for a Baneling Nest instead. So, oh man, I'm starting to yawn. I was hoping to get the third place matches done tonight as well, but I'm probably going to have to leave them another night because I don't want to be yawning through all those games. Oh man. There we go, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful queen play right there. Knocking those guys out. Although EnDerr got a full scout, saw the Baneling Nest, and that is something he's going to be worried about right now. So the only thing he can do with that is, yeah, I don't know. He either gets his own Baneling Nest or he plays defensive and uses like spine crawlers to take care of those guys. He can try and be offensive with that, but if he's going into Petraeus' base and trying to micro down the Banelings with, it's like sending a single ling after them, you need space to do that. The only way you can take out Banelings without losing a crap load of units is either... Oh, very nice. There's only 2 ways to take out Banelings without losing a crap load of units. The first is using Queens and Spine Crawlers. The second is over a wide open area. You just kite them around and then you send a single ling after the Baneling to try and blow it up just by killing it slowly. And yeah, eventually it does get blown up because the Banelings can't fight back. If they fight back, then they get blown up and all they do is kill a single ling. So you don't want to do that. Usually, the person with the Baneling tries to send other lings to pull that ling off, and that's all they can do. But you need a lot of space to really deal with that. You can't do it in a small enclosed area when you're attacking the opponent. So it's very, very hard to do anything about that. And in most cases, the only way you can do it is sort of getting your own Banelings and just sort of trading them out with other Banelings and hoping to blow up Baneling packs with your own Banelings and stuff like that. Workers! Oh, the workers, I thought they were going to get down, but apparently they did not, so good for them. I haven't actually seen too many Banelings pop up from Mr. Petraeus. He got that building, but he never actually used it, so yeah, not good at all. You should always use buildings that you buy because otherwise it's a waste of money, and yeah, it's never good to waste money. At least that's what my parents keep telling me because I tend to waste quite a bit of money. Here we go. This is when it starts getting interesting. We got a spy coming down from Mr. Petraeus. We've got roaches coming out from Mr. EnDerr. I do not know how Petraeus didn't foresee this coming out, but maybe he's playing against it. Maybe he's going for it right here. Maybe. I think definitely he's going for Mutaling, and he's going to try and hold on. He comes out, he sees all the roaches, and now is the dangerous part. Because EnDerr right now is basically, there's nothing that Petraeus can do to keep him out. And once he gets a few mutas out, Petraeus will be master of this game. He will be owning everything in sight, doing a fantastic job, but he hasn't got a single muta out yet. And until he does, he is going to be getting owned by Mr. EnDerr. Look at this, he's getting out a ton of spine crawlers. He knows he needs to hold off now. He knows he needs to buy himself as much time as he possibly can. Oh, Lings get pulled back. The Lings are buying time for the spine crawlers, and the spine crawlers are buying time for the mutas. So everybody is buying time for everybody else. And here we go, the spines are up. Roaches, I don't know if the roaches are going to get in there anymore. I don't think they will. And here we go. It's going to be holding it off here. And EnDerr, man, you need to get in there. The first couple of mutas are coming out right now. EnDerr's actually sent a spine crawler along now. That's some crazy stuff right there. That must have taken ages to get over there. But that thing gets destroyed almost instantly. The baneling's coming out. There's banelings everywhere. The spines are starting to go down. They're getting hit by banelings. The mutas are out on the field, but the spines are going down, and EnDerr may just be doing too much damage here for the mutas to turn around, because they're just absolutely owning everything. He's going to eventually pull out of this. Petraeus will eventually see this off, I think, but I don't know. How many workers is he going to lose before he actually sends it off? The answer, we do not know. He's currently ahead on 35. I don't think that's going to stay the same. I think he is going to go down there. Look at that, 26, 25, 23. The Lings are going mental. He's just lost like 15 workers in the past 15 seconds. But he finally has enough, and he lost a massive amount of workers there. Really, really low. But he's got the mutas on the field now, and as long as he makes sure he keeps these Lings on the back foot, as long as he takes care of them as fast as he can, he is going to be okay. But EnDerr knows exactly what he needs to do. He's building massive Lings. The only thing that's faster than a muta is a Ling with speed, and he's using that to his advantage. He's going to take this base out. No way that Petraeus can actually save that. Petraeus, despite the fact that he has mutas, oh, they're actually running. EnDerr, what are you doing right there? You could have taken that base out, man. He could have decided not to. Continuing to build it. Here he goes. Now he's pushing in. Is he going to go for the base again? No, he's going for the main base. Sort of a little bit over the place. The mutas getting a couple of hits off. And here we go, constant Ling aggression coming in. Are they going to try and take this base out? No, Petraeus is coming back. Maybe he needs to split up his muta forces a little bit. He's sort of out there, getting a spine crawler out there, maybe a couple more spine crawlers. There we go, so he's leaving a few mutas back there, sending the rest of them out to try and take care of the Ling forces all over the place. And here we go. So he's actually a little bit low on gas at the moment, not mining all that much gas. Not mining any gas, actually. Petraeus needs to do something about that. Here we go, the Ling's coming in, and this could be all over for the workers right now. So workers going down left, right, and center. Oh, let's look at the income tab. He's building up a little bit, but now it's not looking so good. The mutas managed to get back, managed to wipe out the Lings. I cannot believe that all of those workers did not just lay down and die right then. I thought they were all going to die at that point, but here we go. Start building a wall. There we go. I know you got mutas, dude, but you need a wall right now because EnDerr is just being a absolute bastard right here. And he's putting up a ton of spores as well. Really, oh, just a bunch of Roach Warren and Evo Chamber and all that sort of stuff. But he's going to start to take some hits now. He's kept Petraeus on the back foot for as long as he can, but now he's going to start to take some hits. So there we go. We'll see how much damage the mutas can actually do, because they're going to be worried about going into that sort of play. And at the same time, EnDerr is doing a good job. He's trying to make some fancy plays happening with spores and spines and doing some slow pushes out to sort of grab a third base while taking care of the mutas. He's doing some good stuff. And there's enough mutas here, though, that can actually start really hitting some stuff. Taking out a spore, no worries. Taking out a few queens, no worries. That's a lot of queens, though. Better get out of there. So that's just too many queens. Has he got the gas mining yet? No, he's got 1 gas, 2 gas, 3 gas. He really needs to get that 4th gas mining. And a third base. But with his muta pack, it's going to be so much easier for him to actually make sure that EnDerr doesn't have a third base. And if he manages that, then he's going to be okay. If he manages to keep EnDerr on 2 bases, then he is going to be okay. Because, I mean, all that EnDerr can really do right now is either try to match Petraeus in mutas, which is a horrible idea, go for hydras, which could be okay, or my personal favorite is going to be going for infestors. He does have the infestation pit up already, so all he needs right now is a couple of good fungals on this muta pack, and Petraeus is going to be in a horrible position. The queen goes down, muta's going in, doing some damage, getting in here, attacking the extractor to get some splash damage on the workers. Always works out really great. Does manage to kill all 3 of them, actually. That's a pretty nice job there. Going to attack the other one on the way back, I would assume. Yes. There are... No, the queen's scaring him away, so... Muta's so far doing a great job, and remember that trick. If you're flying by, go out to your longest range, attack the extractor, the splash damage. The bouncy damage will kill the workers mining it. It's a really great play. Oh, the creep getting knocked out as well. Very nice. So we've got 4 infestors coming out. As soon as they get a bit of energy, Petraeus is going to have to be very scared, but he's been pumping out his own roach army. 14 versus 10 actually, so I think we've seen Petraeus do this. Maybe to Mighty Kiwi, maybe to somebody else in some other game. Maybe it wasn't even Petraeus who did that, but man, he's doing a great job with this stuff. Oh, fungals going everywhere. And the mutas, they're like, oh, these guys are running out of energy. I can go in there and actually take them out, but he's really pushing in hard. His mutas are taking so much damage, and mutas fighting queens, not a good idea because they can heal until the end of time, and the mutas have scars to prove it right there. How many mutas has he lost? 5. That's 500 gas. You know how many roaches you can buy for 500 gas? Let me do the math. It's like 20. 20 roaches you can buy for 500 gas. And mutas, you only get 5 of them. So, of course, you're forgetting about the minerals in that case, but still, it's just an example. And gas is definitely the harder to get resource. So, losing 5 mutas, it's definitely not a small thing. It's definitely a big thing. Here we go. Queen. This queen is going to go down. No way he's going to be able to stop that. Is he sending forces up there? He is. Slowly. The extractor, I think he might actually take the extractor out fully right there. Oh, there he goes. Beautiful. And the mutas retreat. So, Petraeus so far doing a pretty good job. We haven't seen him go nuts on this base, and EnDerr is obviously expecting him to go nuts on this base because he's got the infestors. Petraeus goes around to have a look. Oh, sees the infestors. Did he see the infestors actually? Or is he just going around the far side? Who knows? If he saw those infestors, he would be running to the bloody hills. He would not engage this base if he saw those infestors. So, here he goes, actually going around the side, going to go up here. Is very dodgy. It's going to be hard to get a spot in here. There's just the sport crawler's in a very nice position. Trying to get in between them and do some damage, not a good idea at all. But Petraeus moving on to the Roach Hydra. He's getting his own infestation pit as well. And Mr. EnDerr going for the Hydras as well. So it's looking like it's going to be pretty awesome. What do we got for the upgrades? 1-0. So for the first time, EnDerr does not have armor going for him. And I don't think Petraeus does either. I don't think so. Nice. Very nice there by Petraeus. Just, it is pretty good muta control. There was a few points at the start where he was taking quite a lot of muta damage, but he sort of controlled himself a bit more, being a little bit more cautious, looking for avenues, looking for entrances, trying to do a little bits of damage here and there. But EnDerr has got this tightened up pretty nicely. He can go down here and hit this extractor. I think he can probably do that without too many worries, so maybe that's a good idea. The Hydras are coming out for Mr. EnDerr though. He has 12 versus the 11 that Petraeus has. So Petraeus, once again, with a bit of... Oh, look at these mutas, man. Deep behind enemy lines, dodging fungals left, right, and center. Taking a fair bit of damage. I don't think they lost any mutas though, but those guys are going to have to go back. And I think some of them require the ER right now. They are not looking good at all. Oh, man. Man, oh man, oh man. And of course, with Hydras all over the place, they cannot stay there. Petraeus, get them out of there. You are going to get owned if you stay there any further. Oh, he's not controlling them. 2 of them go down. Oh, Petraeus. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's not even going to be able to kill that Roach, man. He's just got not enough mutas left. But he is building his Roach Hydra army. He's going for 1 armor. So he's obviously learned his lesson from previous games. He's going for a 4th base up here, which is going to be very easy to defend from EnDerr. Well, it's going to be harder for EnDerr to get to anyway, because it's way over there. So, and yeah, I think that Petraeus, where's my income? He's got a little bit of a gap Oh, his mutas are going down though, so those mutas that did all that great work at the start of the game, fending off the lings, have now gone down. And he can't actually get his army past the spine crawler wall he's set up, so that's going to be a bit dodgy. But anyway, I think that Petraeus is pretty well tucked up, and even without all these spine crawlers, I think he has the advantage right here. Although EnDerr has pushed out the Hydra numbers, and he's pushed out the worker numbers as well, so he's pretty much even. So yeah, actually they're pretty much identical at the moment. Upgrades wise, 2-0 versus 2-0, pretty good stuff. Oh, the ling's coming out. Not getting fooled. Own lings coming out as well. Of course, who uses lings at this stage of the game? So if you see a ling, you instantly know that's not mine. So sending out a roach for a bit of a scout. Actually gets away. Oh, leads the roaches in there. Very, very nice play, but Mr. EnDerr is looking for some sort of concave here, some massive concave around this area. I assume that's what he's doing right here. He's going to try and go in from the top. Petraeus, not really much he can do about that to sort of fend it off. So this top section is going to be in a lot of problems. Oh, he's actually, what the hell is he doing? That's not a good idea. EnDerr sees it, goes in for the hit, and suddenly we've got absolute chaos going on here. These guys are just going absolutely nuts. Look at this. There's fungals left, right, and center. Petraeus doing a great job. His Hydras are going absolutely nuts. EnDerr's force is going nuts, but finally EnDerr has to back off. I think the spine crawlers finally got down and just did a great job. And I think Petraeus may have had the infestor numbers as well. Just the sheer number of infestors right there. Did a great job. But these guys actually running off managed to find the fourth base. Who would have thought they'd actually accomplish something while they were running for their lives? But roaches are going to be scaring these guys away. And Petraeus with a very, very nice victory there and managed to hold a huge army. 24-20 versus 18-1. So right now Petraeus in an excellent position to just absolutely own EnDerr right here. And I don't know if EnDerr can do anything about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure he can't. He's sending most of his forces around to the fourth base to try and hold this off. But an Overlord, I think this Overlord did see them, so Petraeus heads them off. And he sees, alright, they're not there. Go to the watchtower, see what's over there. And EnDerr's like, oh crap, they're coming. Let's get out of here. But an Overlord does zoom in across, sees them. Beautiful scouting. Vision, so important in every single game. And right now, Petraeus is owning with the vision. The vision is just beautiful. So yes, doing a great job. And these roaches just trying to evade capture for as long as they can, but they're going to get ambushed over here. They do have the high ground, but Petraeus is going to cinch up the other side, I assume, and these guys are going to get caught in a flank. He's trying to push his way out here. He's doing a fairly good job, but he's got limited time. The reinforcements are coming from behind. He just pushes his way past, and now he is on the run. But will he be able to do anything, or is Petraeus just going to shut him down? I don't know if it actually matters because, yeah, the main army coming in here, seeing the fourth base, and this thing is going to go down. And EnDerr, what does he have to defend it? Nah, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. These guys are still running though, man. They just marathon runners right there. Absolutely crazy. He's not even using his full force in there, so Petraeus should really be pushing him with more, but I think he's more worried about these guys. They're going for the home stretch right here. They're going all the way in. They're going to be sniping a queen right there. So they've been all over the world and back. And another set of roaches coming across here. So EnDerr trying to buy as much time as he possibly can. He knows that he is quite far behind here. And he's actually going for Swarm Host. So he's trying to pull an ace card out of his sleeve that nobody even knew he had up there. But he's trying to pull it out. But his gambles to keep Petraeus knocked back at his base, to keep him defensive, have all failed. Petraeus is moving out now. The Swarm Host just about to start coming out. And Petraeus, man, he's really just sort of run through and just absolutely own this. I think he is going to. I don't think these locals will hold him off. A ton of infestors, actually. Fungal City going on here. Is it going to be enough? I don't know. I don't think so. He's trying his absolute best, but of course Petraeus has his own infestors, and this is actually going to be a hard thing to really sort of knock. The amount of fungal damage being done to Petraeus right here is really, really just incredible right here. But I mean, he's still pushing through. Just Petraeus cannot be stopped right now. He's going to keep pushing through. absolutely anything. He's starting to actually lose units just from pure fungals right there, but he just keeps on going. He's got such a massive army, it doesn't even matter. And I mean, EnDerr, he cannot hold that off with just infestors and swarm hosts. It's just impossible. So maybe if you had like 10, 12 swarm hosts, he could make that happen, but just could not. And in the end, Petraeus just absolutely owned it right there. So really, really, really great job there from Mr. Petraeus. And he's taken it out once again. Won the Hairy Bash 1, and now he's won the Hairy Bash 2. So grats to him, and grats to EnDerr as well for taking second place. Not a bad deal at all. Very, very nice. And yeah, that's it. So we've got one more series left, which is the third place series. Another ZvZ between Mighty Kiwi and King Kong. And I will be casting that tomorrow night because I'm pretty tired at the moment. So anyway, you will see that game tomorrow, and yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I'll see you guys then. This has been Hairy Muppet, and I hope you enjoyed this game.